Good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's Mark with Red Star Loft. It is Monday morning. We're going to do a little bit of a recap. It's 5:34 exactly in the morning. You can see the sun coming up back there. And I'm about to pack up the birds and go for a nice long 70-mile toss. So yesterday was supposed to be 70 miles. But as I mentioned later in the second part of this video, due to the weather, due to the fog, I got to 70 miles and I had to backtrack to 60 miles and let them out at 60 miles. So you guys will watch that as the second part of this video. That was yesterday on Sunday. So did a 60-mile toss, very successful, hour and 24 minutes. Couldn't be happier with the result. The birds all came back, so a couple new items here. If you take a look, the birds have their racing chips on. The chip bands are on. Out of 55 birds that I have, I chipped 50 of them, registered 50 of them to race with. The other 5, they're the 5 that basically always come back on their own, that come back way later than the others. So I just didn't want to waste the couple bucks to even try registering those, because I don't have high hopes. So. But yeah, so the birds, like I said, have been registered. As you can see, the antenna is out there. Today is going to be my first time using the benzene clock for training purposes, to see how they do. I showed this in my videos before, but I got the Benzene M1. I managed to buy it used, got a hell of a deal on it. Came with Benzene Live as well, so lost my train of thought. But yeah, I'm actually gonna start using, now that the birds are all in the system, I'm gonna start using the clock, seeing how they do, especially for days like today when I probably won't have time to wait for the birds to come home and do all that stuff. Since it is Monday, I gotta go to work, and 70 miles is far. You know, I gotta drive 140 miles and still make it to work on time, so I'm gonna do that. So basically I'll get to see how the birds did once I come home and I go through the clock. But I'm gonna have to, for the time being, build some sort of a little setup here for my clock, as well as for like the power, the cables for the adapter and all of that stuff. I'll have to figure something out. So, because if this bad boy gets wet, you're basically screwed. So I'll have to build something. I was thinking, do I build it outside? Do I build it inside? But I think I might just do it inside and keep everything nice and dry. So that's basically where we stand. My plan for this week is I'll just take him on the toss today. And the next 2 days I'll let them rest. I've been pushing them relatively hard the past few weeks, pretty much every single day. They've been either loft flying or going on tosses. And you know, we've got a long weekend coming ahead with 4th of July and all of that. So once the weekend comes, we'll you know, they'll have Tuesday, Wednesday to rest. Thursday, Friday, they're gonna go on tosses again. And most likely both Saturday and Sunday. But yeah, I'm thinking the goal is before Sunday to get to 100 miles. So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping, like I said, by Sunday, to, depending on how well they do, and you know, 70. Might do another one between 70 and 100, maybe an 85, but we'll see. I'm not sure just yet. So that's the plan, guys. Like I said, second part of the video is the toss yesterday from 60 miles and those results. So I'm gonna basket them and get them on the road. Got a long drive ahead of me, so like I said, I don't think I'll be able to film those results though, because I'll have to be heading to work, so you'll have to hear how they did on the next video. All right. Well, I didn't think I'd be back with you guys already, but here we are. Still Monday. 70-mile toss. Birds are home, and they made it home in 1 hour and 26 minutes, which basically blows my mind, more or less. I was super impressed with 124 for 60 miles yesterday, but 126 for 70, just a hair over 70 flying miles is really impressing me, to say the least. They came, they landed. About half of them were, you know, panting and breathing heavy, which, you know, it is a very humid, hot morning, but there were no slacking wings. They responded. They came inside. Let me take the clock. As you can see, I'm not sure 47 birds clocked. I'm honestly not sure if I have to test that, and I have to count the birds later, if the clock can keep up when, you know, 15 birds land on that landing board at once. If the clock is able to keep up or not, I'll have to count them. It looks like I can tell that there's a couple missing, but as you can see here, 8:57 a.m., 8:58 a.m., so on and so on. 8:59, 9:01, 9:04, 9:10. That was the last group that just came of about 4 or 5 birds. But yeah, that first group, the 8:50, what do we say? Let's go back. That first group, sorry about the flashlight. The 8:57, 8:58, 8:59, those are, you know, those are the vast majority, and those guys came, yeah, 1 hour, 26 minutes, and then the last guys came maybe 7 to 10 minutes after them. But yeah, I'm blown away, super impressed. I'll give them a little bit more feed, take it easy on them the next 2 days, and then Thursday, Friday, we're going back on tosses. So just wanted to do one last follow-up. So there we go, guys, giving you some footage of the 60-mile and the 70-mile. The second part that you're about to see, like I mentioned previously, is going to be that 60-mile release. So stay tuned. Okay guys, here we are at what was supposed to be a 70-mile toss, but we are doing 60 instead, because I'm not sure if you can see way off in the distance, but the fog is just insane. It was so dense and so thick on the road. I actually drove out to 70 miles, and yeah, I said there's no way I'm doing this, so I just drove back until it kind of cleared up for about 10 miles or so. So yeah, instead of 70 like I initially planned, we're just gonna have to settle with 60, which is still good. I'm about to let the birds out. They've been sitting here for about 5-6 minutes or so. So yeah, I really wanted to go to 70 considering how well they did at 50, but 60 is still a 10-mile jump, so I'm not gonna complain too much. So let's let them out. Alright, just avoid those lines. Good job. There we go. There we go. Together they go. It's 7:20 right now when I let them out. So we'll watch them for a minute as they gain some air and head on back home. Yeah, it's already warm. It's gonna be a hot one for them today. It is already a warm morning in the mid-high 70s or so, but it's the humidity. We've had so much rainfall 2 nights ago, all of that water is evaporating and is just really, really very humid. So yep, I'm just hoping they don't head further south for some reason and go back into that fog. It's a few miles south of here, so that's the direction that they should be going right there. But they're obviously gonna loop around for a little while, so. But right now they're looking good. Looking like they should be going where they're supposed to, so I'm about to pack up, get out of here, so when we get home, I'll catch up with you guys then. Yep, I can barely just see them. They're looping around again, but they're getting out of sight, so I'll see you guys when I get back home. All right, where did they go? Look at that. 1 hour 24 minutes for 60 miles. That is impressive in my opinion. Let me catch him over here. That's outstanding. I mean, that's what they were doing for 15-20 miles lesser distances. So see, don't like how they go for that, but it is what it is. But yeah guys, hour 24 minutes, 60 miles. And there we have it. Birds are home. I haven't even had a chance. I brought out the waters. I haven't even had a chance to wash them. It's been 3-4 minutes that I got home. So wow, I'm very pleased and very impressed. That's, yeah, you can see they're a little tired. Some of them are breathing a little heavy. There's no saliva around the mouth, so they're just tired from a hot flight on a hot day. But we'll call it a day, guys. Well, I didn't stop my watch now, it's at 1:26, but hour 24. I couldn't be happier with that result. Let's give them the water and give them the feed, and I will catch up with you guys in the coming days. Thanks for watching as always. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate your support, and you guys have a good rest of your day.